This video is going to be about location bid modifiers. There's a variety of different types of bid modifiers, but this specific video is going to go over location only. You can use location bid adjustments to show your ad more or less frequently to customers in certain countries, cities, or other geographical areas. Basically anything you can do for a geographic target, you can add a bid modifier to. Location bid modifiers work for all feature type bid adjustment eligibility. It does not work for standard, but that's something we'll very rarely use, if ever. If you have multiple adjustments that apply to the same location, they will not be combined. For instance, if you set an adjustment for plus 50% for France and plus 100% for Paris, only the adjustment for Paris, the most specific location, will be used for traffic from users in Paris. Here's an example. So if you're running a campaign that targets the United States and is scheduled to run all days of the week, and you've set an ad group max cost per click of $1, you decide to increase your bid by 20% for California and decrease your bid by 50% for Saturday. Your resulting bid for the search that occurs in California on a Saturday will be 60 cents. Here's the math. This is when you have two different types of bid modifiers. Starting bid $1, California adjustment is $1 times 20% gives it $1.20, but then your Saturday adjustment is minus 50%, which drops that down to 60 cents. Resulting bid in California on Saturday is 60 cents. There's, again, two different ways to implement these location bid modifiers. One is through the AdWords Interface, and one is through AdWords Editor. Typically, I like to do things involving locations through the AdWords Interface. If the locations are in the campaign already and I'm adjusting the bids, it's okay to do that in either one. First, we'll go through the AdWords Interface. What you'll do is you'll go into the campaigns list. You'll click into one of the campaigns. We'll click the brand campaign in this case. On the left side here, you'll see locations. You want to click into locations. Now, this particular campaign happens to have locations, separate locations, multiple separate locations already added. Oftentimes, you'll just see United States, and then you'll be, in that case, you'll go in, hit this edit button, and you can add any type of location like you would add a location. So we'll go add Longwood, Florida. And we'll hit that, and we'll add Longwood, Florida. We'll hit save, and we can go in here, and it'll be right here. I'll delete this out because this was just an example. So we'll go edit, remove, remove. Okay. Now, once you're in here, you'll see a bid adjustment column. In some cases, you'll see bid adjustments plus or minus here. And if we want to implement them, what we'll do is we'll hit this edit button. We'll do increase by 20%. We'll hit the save button, or we'll do decrease by 20% and hit the save button. If we want to do these on bulk, we can check multiple boxes and do the same thing. Change bid adjustment, increase 20%, apply, decrease 20%, apply. In this case, we won't implement them. And that's how you'd implement bid adjustments. Typically, what you're going to do, if you were to be trying to figure these out, you would take a specific date range and you would just kind of go through conversion data, and you would see, okay, so this particular location has a lower cost per conversion than another location. You might want to increase bids there. When you're implementing these adjustments in AdWords Editor, you'll click into AdWords Editor. Here's the opening campaign view, and where it's located here is under keywords and targeting. So you'll click this drop down here. You'll see locations, and then here you'll see the bid adjustments, and you can go in and adjust anything. You can do these. You can highlight multiple campaigns. You can do a few here and then a few here, and you can implement your bid adjustments here, and then you'll post.